Greetings, YouTube viewers. I'm Thor Wilkins from the Thorniverse, and welcome to Road Trip to the End of the World. Now, this game is free to play on Steam. It's only been out for a few days now, and this game is developed by Shark and Pelican Games. The game was created by Alex M. Lee. Now, a little bit about this game. She goes on a road trip with her imaginary friend to go crash her best friend's wedding. And during the trip, she finds a lot of themes of friendships and breakups, and somehow trying to find some type of closure. I really don't know, but we're going to go ahead and get right into this. This is a point-and-click adventure, so let's point and click together. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you know whenever I upload or whenever I premiere. Oh, starting off when they're young.
It's not fair. Why did it have to be her? It's okay, Andy. We're gonna make her a really cute and comfy grave, see? Could you please stop saying grave? Sorry. I've just never done this before. Me neither. This stinks. Everything stinks. Fishy was my second best friend. Mom said I must have fed her too much. I didn't even know that was possible. She was such a good fish, and I don't want to say goodbye to Fishy. Andy, what if you don't have to? What do you mean I don't have to? She's dead. Okay. Well, hear me out. What if Fishy could be reborn? Not in real life, but in our imagination. I could draw you a character just like Fishy, right? She could be a little fish girl, and we could dress her up however we want, and we can all still be friends. And this version of Fishy could stay with you forever. Sorry if that's stupid, No, it's kinda nice, actually. Really? Well, good. Fishy hates it when you're sad. That's what she sounds like? Oh no, do you hate it? No, I love it. I love her. Thanks, Bora. You always know how to make things feel okay. Then it's settled. Andy and Bora and Fishy forever. Forever, huh? And now it seems that we flashed forward. Forever, my ass. Are we there yet? No, Fishy. What about now? No, Fishy, this is gonna be a long one.
Road trip to the end of the world. Like I said, this game is free to play on Steam, so go ahead and check it out. Apparently this game has a lot of positive reviews. Oh, I had to click. Day 1, something borrowed.
So, are we... Oh my god! Fishy, I told you to stop asking. Please. I've never been in a car. Yeah, well, get used to it. We gotta do 12-hour days with minimal stops, so if we're gonna get to her wedding in time. And Bora doesn't know we're coming? Last I checked, I was uninvited, and you were a figment of our imagination. Not being invited? Wow. 'Cause maybe... Yeah. Here comes the breakup of a friendship. So I guess it'll be a surprise. Yippee! I love surprises.
Fishy, the car is shaking. Not really. For a creature born from my rotten brain, she certainly is animated. It's times like these that Bora's influence is much clearer than mine.
Look, a cow! And another cow! And another cow!
Uh-oh. I can't pay attention to the road when Fishy is shouting like this. I need a way to distract her fast. Last thing I want is an accident this early in the trip. Maybe I could point something out in the car she'll be interested in. Map. I point at the map sticking out of the cubby. Fishy, you want to see how far we're gonna go?
Oh, yeah.
Fishy dives hungrily for the map, then spreads it open. The only map I had at home was a silly touristy map, meant for a much more leisurely drive.
Wow. This is America.
Yeah.
So, we started here, right? And we're going all the way here?
No. We actually started here, and we're going to end up way over here. You want to distract Fishy so you can pay attention to the road, but then you take your eyes off the road and look at the map? Big mistake.
We're going backwards.
No. There's no backwards and forwards. We're just going west. North, south, east, and west.
Okay.
Fishy flips the map upside down, as if to make better sense of it.
What's beyond California? Just water?
There's a lot of water, yeah. But there's also whole other continents and countries. Like Korea, where Bora comes from. And my grandparents too, though that doesn't feel quite as real.
It looks like the end of the world.
Well, there's a lot of more world out there than you think, Fishy.
Wow. You think I could see it all someday?
You are a fish, you could swim, and the earth is about 70% water, so... yeah. Of course. I mean, why not? You're like immortal.
What does that mean?
It means you live forever. So you can do whatever you want. Right? Fishy can't die. That's the whole point of why we made her.
Whatever I want to do, huh?
Fishy grabs a pen and starts circling spots on the map.
Maybe we can go to the Badlands, or the Devil's Tower, or the Corn Palace.
Oh man, this is actually riling her up even more. Time to change the subject. Oh crap. This. I point at the postcard sticking out of the glove compartment. It's the save the date for Bora's wedding, taped together from multiple pieces. Hey Fishy, you want to read that for me? Yeah. Bora and Marvin are starting their new adventure in San Francisco. Wait, I thought you said you didn't get an invite. How did you find this? Fishy takes the card and her beady eyes scan over its surface. She is utterly absorbed in the task for a few solid minutes.
Save the date. May 24th, 2025. Bora and Marvin are starting their new adventure in San Francisco. Formal invitation to follow.
Fucking Marvin.
Oh my god! Andy, that's only 3 days away!
Sure is. So that means you don't get to ask me if we're there yet for at least 3 days, okay?
Can I ask you a different question?
Yeah.
Why did you rip up the pretty card?
I didn't. My chest starts squeezing up. Not good. Let's change the subject. Backpack. I point at the diary sticking out of my backpack. Packed in with a bunch of Bora's old stuff I gathered for this trip. It's an old exchange journal we shared for many years ago. Why don't you read something from the journal, Fishy?
Can I? I thought it was private. I mean, it has a lock on it and everything.
The lock is broken. I broke it. Bora took the key back in middle school when we were still actively writing in it together. We never finished it. Honestly, it's embarrassing that I even have it, but it felt important, somehow, to bring it with me on this trip.
You can read it. Just pick a page at random.
Fishy thumbs through the page eagerly before stopping a third of the way in.
Hey, that's me!
Sure enough, there's a sketchy illustration of Fishy smiling back at her from the page she picked. Bora's drawing. As Fishy starts reading out loud, I immediately regret asking her to.
Dear Andy, wow. You won't believe what happened today. Greg sat across from me in art class. You remember Greg, right? My basketball crush with the shoelaces? Anyway, he sat across from me, and we were assigned to draw each other. That's so romantic.
Oh, I remember Greg. I always thought he was a little boring, but Bora thought he was sculpted out of pure gold. They ended up dating for a few weeks in 7th grade until he dumped her at a party just to dance with another girl. I had to pick her up from that party, or pick up the pieces, rather.
Anywho, I think I made a pretty good drawing of him, but then he drew me all abstract-like with weird scribbles and shapes. I was a little confused, to be honest, but do you know what he said? He said, "I didn't know how to draw you, you're too pretty." Can you believe it? Holy wow, he said I was too pretty!
Despite my best efforts, I can feel the back of my eyes getting hot. The Bora in the journal sounds familiar yet distant. She's a completely different person. Someone I forgot about a long time ago.
I can hear the wedding bells already. Don't forget you promised to have a double wedding with me, Andy. We gotta wear matching wedding dresses. Mine will be a mini, yours will be a floor-length gown. And we walk each other down the aisle instead of... Sorry. Never mind, you know what I mean. Wouldn't it be funny if Fishy could be our flower girl? I made a drawing of her in this page. Hope you like it.
But of course she's different. Who doesn't change after middle school?
She drew me.
I glance over at Fishy, who is still nose deep in the journal.
Andy, she wants me to be her flower girl. What does that mean exactly? I don't need some kind of dress.
Let's focus on getting there first. Well, at least Fishy seems to be happy. But I've had enough of that journal for now, personally. What else? I already did the card, did the map, did the book. Oh, that thing. I pointed the keychain hanging from the rearview mirror. It's a weathered rubber figurine of a cheeseburger. Hey, Fishy, look at that. Do you know what a cheeseburger is?
Of course I know what a cheeseburger is. It's my favorite food. I've just never had one.
Then how can you say it's your favorite? Damn, Fishy looks sad.
I mean, it's fine if you've never had a cheeseburger before. You were literally just born. That's not true. I was born 14 long years ago. When Andy and the ancient...
When Andy the Ancient and Bora the Brave made a friendship pact over the grave of Fishy the First. Well, sure, that's your official backstory, but you didn't,
exist? Andy, I've been here this whole time. It's not my fault you couldn't see me. While I was marinating inside your skull.
Oh, boy.
Why did she not comment
on Fishy calling her ancient? In fantasy stories, there are always creatures that only children and the pure of heart can see. I didn't know the opposite was real. Creatures that only adults can see. Specific adults with specific impurities.
Oh, can we get cheeseburgers? Please, please, please.
Can you even eat? Actually, I didn't want to say the other two. They sounded rude. Can you even eat? I mean, no offense, I'm just not sure how this works.
I think I can eat. Or what I actually mean is, I think, therefore I eat. Everything has an idea of itself after all, right?
Alright. Best not to think about it too hard.
I remember that cheeseburger, though.
You do?
Yeah, Bora got it for you as a gift from her Japan trip.
She did. I'm surprised you remember. That was a long time ago.
I remember everything about you guys. Those were the days. It's just the last few years that kind of get fuzzy. Probably because we stopped talking about Fishy. We talked about Fishy less and less until we barely thought about her at all. Eventually, we stopped thinking about each other. Scratch that. Bora stopped thinking about me. Cheeseburger. Oh no, I better change the subject before Fishy gets too hungry. Oh, this just lit up. Maybe I could put on some music for Fishy. Let's see. There's always the road trip playlist Bora and I made for the trip we never went on. I should have deleted it, but why waste a perfectly good playlist? Having Fishy here instead is close enough. You want to hear some songs Bora and I picked for the road? Surely you remember some of these.
Oh, yes. I told you I remember everything.
Oh yeah? Do you know all the lyrics too?
Try me.
I take a deep breath as the first song starts to play. Bora was always obsessed with picking the first track. There was a sort of sharp, thrilling pain in my chest as I listened to it, like picking at a mosquito bite. Or the tingling mouthfuls of kiwi I used to eat before I knew allergies were a thing.
I'm miles down the road, so far out of reach.
Fishy sings along in a high-pitched melodic voice, just slightly off-key. I don't realize until that moment just how much she sounds like Bora. Don't go chasing after me, I'm too far away. Wait, I thought the lyrics were I'm not far away, and earlier, isn't it not far out of reach? No, it's I'm too far away. I told you, yeah, you remember everything. But I know this one. It's... But then I hold my breath and listen closely, and the lyrics reach my ears clearly for what must be the first time. I'm too far away. Fishy nods.
And after all we've been through together, did you think that I could stay?
Fishy keeps singing, but the humming in my brain rises in volume until it fully drowns her out. I keep my eyes on the road, and I drive. Yeah, Fishy wore herself out. Finally, some peace and quiet. Maybe I should have done this trip alone. I don't mind the driving, but having someone else with me, even if it's my literal brainchild, is tiring me out much faster. Fishy. She materialized out of nowhere just to join me on this trip. I wonder what will happen to her after this trip is over. Will she disappear? Or will she become something different? Something more real? Are we there yet? There, as in the wedding. The one that Bora specifically does not want me at. That wedding. Sure, logically speaking, going to a wedding that you're not invited to might not be the best idea. Pretty sure there's even a word for it. But I'm just not anybody. I'm her best friend. Once she sees Fishy, it'll all come rushing back. Or at the very least, I'll find out if I'm truly going insane. Besides, Bora and I have surprised each other so many times in the past. It's kind of our thing. She sure loves surprises. Like that time I came home from school after a bad day and found her waiting in my room. Like she magically just knew. Or that time she was sad about breaking her vintage mug. So I scored through flea markets for weeks until I found another one. I can still smell the dust and mold from back then. Or the time she... So we're ignoring calls now, huh? Well, not that one. That one wasn't good, but this is different. I am different. And there's no way that she won't be happy to see me. Right? Okay, if Bora said, so we're ignoring calls now, right? Bora
tried to reach out to Andy, and something happened, and maybe that is what made Bora feel upset. But from that little 4-5 clip scene, we did see Fishy finally get a cheeseburger. I wish we had the option.
That was super easy.
Well, you didn't actually do any driving.
I can if you'll let me.
Respectfully, as much as I would appreciate the help, your feet wouldn't even reach the gas.
Meanie. But more importantly, guess what?
Chicken butt? No. What?
I have decided on a dream, a mission, if you will. A holy mission, if you will.
What are you talking about?
I have a dream. And that dream is to
Find the best cheeseburger
in the world.
Oh, Fishy. Guess you really liked that burger from earlier, huh?
I did. But then I thought, what if there's more like this out there? What if I could find a better burger? Crunchier onions, meltier cheese, toastier buns? It's out there for me. Because the truth is, the world is just one big burger, Andy.
That's, powerful.
Yeah. I can't believe that until this morning. I've never even tasted a burger. And then as soon as I did, a whole new world opened up to me.
Well, I'm happy for you, kiddo. The world is much more fun when you have big dreams and goals. Or so they say. Knowing that and living it are not the same, of course.
What's your cheeseburger, Andy?
Huh?
Oh, you know, what are your big dreams and goals? Or wait, you're 23 years old. Maybe you've achieved them already.
Ouch. No, not really. That's still a young age.
Not quite. Then what are they? Can you tell me?
My mind draws a blank. Whoa. That's giving me Doki Doki Literature Club flashbacks. Oh, jeez. Don't. No.
Huh?
Fishy's eyes grow even wider, which I didn't know was possible. She looked at me like I'm an alien, which I guess to her I am.
How can you not have a dream? Well, I guess I didn't have one until I ate my cheeseburger. It'll happen to you too. I'm sure of it.
Thanks, Fishy. That's really sweet, but I think in my case it's more like I had a burger. A couple burgers even. But then I forgot what they taste like? Or why I even liked them in the first place.
Oh no!
Fishy shudders and clutches her chest in fear, as if someone might steal the burger straight out of her heart. It's okay. It's really not that bad. And I don't think that's going to happen to you, I promise.
You remember what your dreams were before you forgot?
Well, my mom wanted, well, he's talking about my dreams, so I wanted. Well, that really doesn't matter, does it? Oh, never mind. I guess that was not a good choice. My mom wanted me to go to med school. Turns out I couldn't hack it, though. I didn't even last through my first year.
Was it really bad?
Oh man, it sucked. I felt like I was dropped into the ocean and everyone was swimming away. Way ahead of me. When all I could do was keep my head above water.
So you swam back?
I did, yeah. But, some days I still feel like I'm back there, treading water slowly sinking.
Have you talked to Bora about this stuff?
No, we stopped talking over a year ago. So that's before I even started school. As far as she knows, I'm still there.
Sounds like you guys have a lot to catch up on.
If she'll even hear me out. Fishy?
Yeah, Andy?
What do you think Bora would say? You know, if I told her.
I think she would say, "Holy hecking wow, Andy! It takes some real smarts to know when something's not right for you. And you're the smartest person I know. So keep your head high, yeah? You'll find your way back this time to a place that feels just right. You could do it, Andy Candy."
That's a surprisingly accurate impression. Except she hasn't called me Andy Candy since middle school. Or says hecking anymore, I hope.
I guess I have a lot of catching up to do. I can't wait to see her.
Fishy starts to drift off, and I close my eyes as well, closing out our first day on the road. Despite my best efforts, I can't help but feel a glimmer of hope inside my dusty, rusty heart. Tomorrow, we continue toward California.
Wait, where are you going? Bora, I don't want to be.
That's symbolism right there. Kids climbing the little jungle gym together. Alone. And as Bora grew up more, she started leaving Andy behind. Oh. I just realized something. The map said day 4 and then arrive, but the wedding is only 3 days away. Jesus Christ, I feel 1,000 years old.
Oh, wise and ancient one. I have a question.
I swear to God, Fishy, if it's are you there?
What kind of fish am I?
Huh?
You know, there are so many different kinds of fish. That science podcast we listened to yesterday said there were more than 30,000 species. But I don't know which one I am.
You were listening to that? I thought you were asleep.
I can do both.
What kind of freak of nature have we here? Honestly, Fishy, I think you're one of a kind. Be your own species. Don't worry about where you fit in.
Well, yeah. But if you don't know where you exist within the tapestry of the world, how can you be truly yourself?
So you also heard the meditation podcast? Don't get all guru on me now.
I wish we were an armored fish. Too bad they're all extinct.
I wish I were extinct. Oh, man. I know it's my fault for not taking enough breaks yesterday, but my back is killing me today. Sure, I've driven 12 hours before, but never 2 days in a row. And on top of that, that weird nightmare. Oh, why am I even doing this? Clearly, my mind and body are suffering. And for what? Hey, what do you think you're doing?
What? You said yesterday that I could read it.
Well, that was yesterday. How about today you just look out the window or something?
But I want to read it. There's just one more page. Can I please?
Okay, fine.
Yippee! Thanks, Andy. These just make me feel warm and fuzzy inside, you know?
Yeah, but just one, alright?
Right.
Let's see. How about this one? Dear Bora, why are you reading one of mine?
Why not? We read from Bora yesterday.
Well, Bora's not here. Whereas I'm sitting right here and it's, well, embarrassing.
Aww. Vulnerability is nothing to be ashamed of, Andy. The podcast...
Just read it, Fishy.
Okay. Dear Bora, happy birthday. I can't believe you're turning 13 before me, lucky duck. I've known you for less than 4 years, but sometimes I can't remember what my life was like before I met you. I guess I was just a kid, but you know what I mean, hopefully. You and your mom really make me feel like family, so it's hard to imagine my childhood without you guys. In the before times, I remember being alone a lot, even when my dad was still around. But the truth is, Bora, I was never lonely. Mostly because I didn't know what I was missing, sure. But also because part of me knew you would find me someday. You have a kind magic that makes me feel the opposite of lonely. It's a togetherness I can carry with me even when you're not around. All of which is to say you're pretty cool. Thank you for being my very best friend in the whole wide world. Here's to many more years of adventures. You, me, and Fishy, all three. I made a drawing of Fishy in a birthday hat. Don't make fun of me. Also, maybe rip this page out of the journal and burn it. Your friend, Andy. Fishy looks up at me, her dinner plate eyes wobbling with tears. Meanwhile, I'm pretending to be really interested in the empty road ahead of me. Andy, this is so beautiful. Your drawing of me is quite bad, but all right. Quite enough for today. I reach out and try to grab the journal away from Fishy. You really loved Bora, didn't you, Andy? The past tense knocked into my brain like a bowling ball. I guess so. Loved. He said loved. But what does love even mean for a 12-year-old anyway? Everything! Fishy, never mind. Let's play who can stay quiet the longest. Okay. Well? Oh. I had to advance. Wait a minute. You tricked me. Sorry. They tricked me too. Jeez. Can we play an actual game? Sure. We have another long drive ahead of us after all. How about 20 questions? Yes. How do you play that? It's easy. You think of a word, and then the other person gets 20 yes or no questions to try and guess it. For example, if my word is asshole, you might ask, is it like Marvin? And I would say yes. Andy! Then you keep going until you figure it out. Got it? I think so. I'll guess first so that you can learn how to play. Go ahead, think of a word. Okay, my word is... No, don't tell me. I need to guess it, remember? Oops. Right. I have it now in my skull. Great. Let's see. I'm gonna say cheeseburger. Is it a food? Yes. Wait a minute. You didn't read my mind, right? I don't know how to do that. I've got my eye on you. Don't you ever. Can you guess it yet? Well, I've only asked one question, right? So okie dokie smoky, next one then. Damn, Fishy seems to be having a lot of fun already. Next question. Is it real? You may be surprised, but yes. I didn't even know it was real until just yesterday. Well, you weren't really real until yesterday either. Yeah, I just said it's cheeseburger. I think so, but let me just ask one more question. Fire away! Is it something you like? Fishy is starting to vibrate. So no, yes. Oh my god. There's only one thing that could possibly warrant that response. Enough questions! Can you guess my word? I'm pretty sure I can. All I need is let me take a guess. Okay, Andy, what word am I thinking? Your word is... cheeseburger. I was typing that with one hand. Burger, right? Your favorite food? A cheeseburger. Wow, you are a genius. Are you sure you didn't read my mind? Maybe I did. I'll never tell. It was so hard for me to think of any different words. If you check in my skull these days, it's just burger these days. But that was fun. Let's play again. Sure. You want to try guessing this time? Oh, yes. Right, let me think of a word. What word should I have Fishy try to guess? Oh, I can't. Okay.
Anachronism, an acronym. Wedding or fish? Let's go with wedding. Let's do wedding since it's on my mind and everything. Okay, I got one. Whoa, I have so many questions. Is it a burger? No. You just did that one. All right. No further questions. Fishy. Haha, just kidding. Is it an animal? No. Fishy looks up at me, waiting for me to drop extra information. Not gonna happen, Buster. This is pretty tricky. Is it alive? No. And what? You gotta use your questions, Fishy. You have 17 left. Fishy looks panicked. Is it a food? She looks like she's about to melt. Maybe I should throw her a bone. No, but there is food, usually. Huh? I don't get it. Fishy pouts. Well, you haven't used up all of your questions. Come on, ask another. Okay. Is it something I like? Yes, I think. You think? I'm starting to think you don't know very much about me. No, I do. I'm just well, is it something Bora likes? It shocks me how fast the answer pops out of my mouth, as if it's always been there. As if it didn't even need to pass my brain. Yes. It's always been her dream. Well, see, I should have asked this first. Andy, it's almost like the dictionary in your brain was written by Bora. I totally get it now. No, it's not. Your word is wedding, isn't it? Haha, that's a good one. Bora always wanted to be a beautiful bride. How did you... Wait, are you reading my mind? No, Philly, mind reading isn't real. I just remember everything. Just like you do. I see that now. I don't remember everything. But even as I say the words, I know I'm lying to myself. Because Fishy herself is proof of my annoyingly strong sense of memory. She wouldn't be here if I didn't remember her. And what would we always wanted her to be? So, do I get a prize? For guessing right? Well, why not? We should probably stop for gas sometime soon anyway. We drive for a while, playing a few more questions until we see a gas station leading to an exit. Here we are in paradise. Better stock up on snacks since I don't want to stop again for a while. Everything just flashed blue. So let's see, we have... I can't remember what the name of that was, but I know they do have them here in Illinois. Then we have Doritos, we have Ruffles, we have Lay's, we have Fritos, Pringles. It won't let me choose the Pringles. Fine. Doritos. The gang's all here. Sour cream and onions, salt and vinegar, barbecue, and of course the original. That's just salt. These are all fine and good, but let's see if they have my favorite. Jackpot! Golden Hour Dill Pickle. Hello, Mrs. Pickles. You're looking as tangy as always. I'm glad... Oh, wait. This is Andy saying this. Why did I say that as Fishy? And also... Dill pickle chips? No, not for me. Bora always made fun of me for liking these. But hey, cheese-flavored chips doesn't make you a better person. Hey! You shut up right now. You take that back. Is it pathetic that I still remember her favorite flavors? Shit. Let's get 2 bags. And if Fishy doesn't like them, well, more for me. Hey, Fishy. What are you looking at?
Shh. Andy, I'm busy. Trying to see if they have any burgers here.
Ooh. Oh, I remember when they made cheeseburger Lays. Or, not Lays, what were those? It was like a burger type chip. Oh, I'm not going to be able to remember it now. These are toiletries. So, they say you'll find what you're looking for where you least expect it. Good luck with that, I guess. Yeah, I don't think the store has any burgers. No hot bar, no nothing. I wonder if I could find her something similar, though. I think it was Pringles that did burger. Well, they have frozen foods. Looking at the rows and rows of cold drinks is making me feel better. I'll be keeping my water bottle filled, but there's nothing wrong with grabbing a fun beverage too, right? When in Rome. This looks like a lot like the soda Bora and I found in her cooler in middle school. Turned out to be some kind of hard cider, but we didn't find out until we were 3 bottles in. That was the funniest damn sleepover we ever had. Yeah, not a good idea to bring alcohol. I've never been a huge candy person, but it's fun to look at the colorful packaging. Oh! I remember now. They also have gummies in cheeseburger shapes. I can't remember what they're called, though. Oh, look, gummy worms. Reflection of our subconscious desire to slurp worms. Maybe Fishy would like them, being a fish and all? Or wait a second. Those! Oh, I see those all the time. Even better. I forgot that Fishy is not like other fish. I should show this to her once I bought everything I want. You gotta get more than just one. There's a shelf full of classic snack cakes. Chocolate cupcakes, candy-studded brownies, cream-filled rolls, Hostess cupcakes, Cosmic brownie, and ho-hos. All the kids used to love these, though I haven't had them in a while ever since my favorite flavor got discontinued years ago. Huh? In the dusty back corner itself, I catch a glimpse of a familiar box. The color is faded. It bears the distinct logo of... No fucking way! Goddess fruit pie. These have been gone for at least 5 years. How does this store even have one? Did it fall behind the shelf and get lost or something? Expiration date. Check the expiration date. There's no way they're still edible, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure they were discontinued for using toxic blue dye. No, who cares? Who am I to question such a gift? Blue raspberry pie of my dreams. I welcome thee.
What's that?
Ah, Fishy. Don't just jump at me like that.
You yelled a swear!
Sorry, you don't have to repeat it. I just got excited, that's all. I found a snack I used to really like when I was a kid. Look!
Those look ancient. Are they older than me?
No, they're only a couple years old. I'm going to get them.
Andy!
What?
Those pies are going to kill you! Just opening the box will choke you with dust.
No, you don't get it. The whole point of these is that they never expire.
Then what do the numbers on the box mean?
It means, let me get them. Fishy, you don't understand how much I miss these. These are my child tirehood.
And child tirehood?
Oh, God, I'm reading so excitedly, and I'm actually messing up.
Well, that's a little sad.
I'm getting them. As I tuck the box of blueberry pies under my arm, I feel a bit of hollowness tug at the corners of my joy. Because, of course, Bora had been the one to introduce me to these pies. Her favorite flavor, cherry, is still going strong. So I can't help but feel an allegiance to the lost blaspberry. Fishy walks away with a concerned look on her face. She seems occupied with a task of her own. Nothing else to click on. Hey, Fishy, guess what I got for you? Whoa! They're not real burgers, but they're the best I could find in this here House of Wonders.
You thought of me? Aw, thank you so much, Andy.
It was nothing.
You must have looked really, really hard. I couldn't find anything at all.
Well, maybe if you had left the toiletry aisle.
But these look so good. Thank you, Andy. You're a real pal.
She looks really happy. And I have to admit, that makes me kind of happy too.
Andy. The pickle chips are really good.
You got good taste. Not everybody likes them. Well,
that's silly. Pickles are the best part of a cheeseburger, too.
Yes! Finally, somebody agrees. You cannot have a cheeseburger without a lettuce, tomato, and pickle.
Add a little bit of crunch, too. And some onion.
The best part?
Well, yes, I think so, but the bun is a close second.
Or is it the sauce?
But without the patty, ask me again tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks for getting me all these weird snacks, Andy. I learned that I love trying new things. It makes me feel all bubbly inside. I'm pretty sure this is called a sense of accomplishment.
Because it's getting you closer to your dreams?
Yeah. But, that still doesn't mean what I want any of those.
It's your loss. I already told you they taste just as good as I remember.
Okay.
What are you thinking about, Fishy?
This is a fun trip, isn't it?
Well, sure, the roads have been smooth for the most part, and I don't mind driving. We've seen some cows.
A lot of cows. I know I'm having fun. I'm learning and experiences more than I ever knew I could. And I think you're having fun too. But then, why do you look so sad? Huh?
I'm not sad. That's just the way my face is.
No, it's not. I remember you. You smiled more. You laughed more.
What? You're blaming me for not being as giggly as I was in grade school? Fishy, that's just called being an adult.
Huh? Why are you saying that? The bearded guy at the gas station was an adult and he was smiling the whole time.
Fishy, that guy was high.
Well, maybe you should be high too. Maybe I should.
Fishy quietly eats a pickle chip.
I don't get it. Why are you snapping at me? All I asked is why you're sad.
Well, I'm not sad. So what do you want me to do? Make up a fake reason?
No, I just want you to be honest with me. Come on, it's barely any different than being honest with yourself.
You're starting to sound more like her.
Of course I am. You guys made me together. She's just as much part of me as you are.
Oh, I feel a gross tightening in my stomach. It rumbles and slithers up my throat until... Oh, I can't do this right now.
Why? What are you afraid of? No, I mean, I actually can't do this. I'm feeling kinda... I think I need to pull over. Oh no, the blue pies! I told you!
Oh. And now we go back to her nightmare sequence. Bora?
Andy, nice of you to finally make it.
I thought you didn't want me to come. I didn't. But you never let anything trivial like my feelings stop you from doing things before. Oh, wow. I guess this isn't one of those nice happy dreams. Andy, you stuffed your face with 5-year-old blueberry pies and threw up in a bush before passing out in the back seat. This is a nightmare. You know what? It might still be better than my reality. I'll take it. Also, it's blue raspberry.
What were you thinking? Do you have a death wish?
What are you talking about? The pies? The cross-country drive to crash a wedding? The manifesting my imaginary friend into reality thing? All of that. Well... Oh... What I'm getting at from this story so far, I think Andy was the one that messed things up from what Bora said earlier. Oh, so we're just ignoring calls now? I really don't know. I want to know what happened to us.
You already know what happened.
It was straightforward, nothing special. Do you need the SparkNote version or something? Friendship breakups for dummies? It's comforting somehow. That even when you're being mean, you're really dorky. Try again. That's not the real reason. I needed to do something? This whole thing fell out of my control. And since have things ever been in your control, Andy? Sure, but this is different. With you, I used to feel like I had a direction, a North Star or a compass, or whatever you want to call it, but now I'm just lost. Very romantic. Too bad it's too little too late. What is going on? I missed you. Nice. Do you not believe me or something? No, I believe you. I just know that's not the whole story. You want the truth? Truthfully, I know there's another reason. I just didn't want to believe it myself. But facing my true feelings might be the only way, though. Fine, let's go there. I wanted you to hurt like I did. Oh, we're here already?
I thought we'd have to go through, I want to return the journal, or I wanted you to see fishy, or whatever. See, I'm nothing if not efficient. Well then, let me get right to the point as well. Bora carefully places her hands on my arms. I could feel goosebumps prickling against her fingers. Were my dreams always this vivid? What would happen if I pushed you, Andy? Seriously? I make the mistake of looking down. This jungle gym reaches much higher than I could remember as a child. I can't even see the ground. Yikes, don't do that. I guess I would just wake up, but we were just starting to have a conversation, weren't we? Why shouldn't I push you? After all, you're the one who said you wanted to hurt me. That's not the whole truth. Excuse me. I thought what I wanted was for you to hurt like I did. What I really want is for us to feel the same things again. And I'll take what I can get. You're fucked up in the head, Andy. Oh, I feel my body tumble backwards with a jolt as Bora pushed me. I reach out for her instinctively, but my fingers swipe through the nothingness. Down, down, down I fall, head poised to hit the playground sand until... Ah! Who's there? I hear a garbled voice coming from outside. I hold my breath, trying to make myself small. Hey, miss, can you hear me? Are you alone in there? Shit. We're heading out. Are you even old enough to drive? Here, let me get a good look at you. That won't be necessary. Roll down the window. No, thank you. Come on, what's the problem? I want to talk. Look, I said...
No, thank you!
Oh, what the hell?
She said no, thank you!
Jesus Christ, never mind. He's gone. That was pretty freaky. Thank you, Fishy. That was really brave of you. Really? Fishy is beaming. She looks quite proud of herself. I, on the other hand, I'm sorry if I totally froze. I should have better control of myself.
Pish posh, Andy. Since when have things ever been in your control?
Who said that to you?
Huh?
Never mind.
You could allow me a bit more, you know. Especially when you're sad and you can't explain why. Or when you get super predictable food poisoning and pass out for 3 to 4 hours.
I'll keep that in mind.
Are you feeling better now?
I think so.
Well, then this might be a good time to tell you.
Oh, no.
I ate all the pickle chips while you were passed out. You're kidding me.
Bolstered by Fishy's bravery, I pulled myself together and managed to drive a little bit farther into the night. In dreams, falling from a great height is supposed to represent anxiety, stunted progress, or potentially growth. You ever get those type of dreams? You're laying there, feeling relaxed. All of a sudden, it feels like you're falling from a great height. And then you hit the floor. Sometimes those go unexplained. But why do we ever get the feeling of falling from great heights if we've never fallen from a height greater than we've actually fallen in real life? It's really weird. I once had a dream that I was drowning once. But I've actually never been swimming. Until I actually went swimming and practically drowned. But I was okay. I was okay. Nothing serious. And then after that, I learned how to swim. And I got dubbed the nickname Gator. And I actually learned how to move like a gator in the water. Really weird. I have a feeling I'm about to find out what lies in store for my future. Day 3, something old. We are probably going to be a day late to the wedding. I forgot to tell you last night because of the whole creepy guy situation, but I had a really weird dream.
No way, me too.
I dreamt that Wait. Fishy, can you dream?
Rude. Of course I could dream. Everyone dreams, even Algie.
What happened in your dream? Well, I was sitting on top of this really tall jungle gym miles and miles up in the sky. Bora was there in the most beautiful wedding dress. What? And Marvin was there in a snappy tux. Of fucking course. The three of us sat together looking at the sky, and all of a sudden there was a triple rainbow. It was so cool. Marvin was so funny. We all laughed and clapped. The end. Well, I guess that's not that weird. Except for the triple rainbow part. But it was awesome. What happened in your dream, Andy? Similar things, I guess. Really? Wow. Our brains really must be connected. Or something. Fishy, have you even met Marvin? No, but Bora's always talked about her future husband in such detail that I can picture him perfectly. Honestly, that's true. Bora's been manifesting her one true love ever since she saw her first Disney movie. Too bad that true love manifested in a man named Marvin. Do you like him? My question is, what do you have against Marvin? What do you really have against Marvin? I really don't know. Marvin? Yeah, you know. Is he everything that Bora wanted him to be? Handsome, kind of funny, romantic, cheeky, brave, has a monkey and a magic carpet. That, dude, you're talking about Aladdin. Well, she did eventually get over her Aladdin phase. As for the other things, I honestly don't know. I've never met him. Huh? But I thought, yes, they've been together for years, but no, I never met him. I know that looks bad for me. That's not what a best friend would do. I've heard it all, believe me. I'm not judging you. It's whatever, Fishy. I didn't really like him, okay? Well, maybe you would have liked him if you had met him. And maybe that's why I didn't want to. I'm sorry, I lied. My dream was nothing like yours, kind of the opposite exactly. And I think I pulled a muscle sleeping in the back. I really should have built in a rest day or something. I'm still down to drive, no. Huh, you're no fun. What's no fun is this old highway. How are we not out of the Midwest yet? Does it just go on forever? It says there's a sunken garden around here. Can we go? I don't know about gardens. But do you see any diners on the map, Fishy? I'm pretty sure I'm suffering from the world's first blue raspberry hangover. Depends. On what? Can I get a burger? Diners have burgers. What to do? I thought you were just getting a burger. Just getting a burger, she says. There are so many different kinds, silly. Swiss cheese and mushroom burger. Whoever thought of anything like that? Well, you can get whichever one you want. They got sides, too. Sides? We're gonna be here a while. Maybe I should help her decide. Let's take a look. Woof. That's a lot of choices. No surprise she got overwhelmed. First things first. I am going to get... Let's go for an omelet. A 3-cheese omelet. No. I wanted a Texas omelet. Anywho, is it just me, or does a diner omelet just hit different? That pillowy, cheesy goodness is just what I need right now. And I think Fishy would like a hamburger, a double cheeseburger, bacon double cheeseburger, Swiss cheese and mushroom burger. Let's go for a bacon double cheeseburger. A bacon double cheeseburger. It's amazing how much bacon can change up the burger equation. Fishy has yet to experience this, but she should. Hey, Fishy, don't worry about it. Let me order for you. What are you getting? You'll see. Dude, an omelet is just an egg hamburger. Beautiful! I told you were going to like it. All right, first bite. Bafflement. Is that good? Are you kidding?
It's a flavor explosion. 2 patties, cheese, and bacon. And you're spoiling me.
I'm glad you like it. I mean, you practically saved my life yesterday. That calls for some bacon, I should think.
Thank you. It's delicious.
11 out of 10. 11 out of 10 already? Is her search for the perfect burger over now?
I wonder what would happen if we add more toppings to this burger.
Fishy starts chowing down on her food. Strangely enough, I can't get myself to even pick at mine. Fishy.
What's up?
Am I making a mistake?
Oh no, are you jealous of my food? You can have a bite.
No, it's not that. I just mean this whole trip. Going to the wedding. I'm just worried I'm doing it for selfish reasons.
Of course you are.
Huh?
Andy, what do you think will happen at the wedding? Really?
I guess I thought I would show up and find Bora, and she would realize that she wanted me to be there all along. Honestly, I feel like if I don't show up, I'd be doing her an assertive. I'm saving her years of regret in the future.
You really think so?
Yes, because you're not supposed to give up. Even if they say they don't want you. You're supposed to stick around. Aw, shit. The waitress thinks I'm talking to myself. Better stare at my plate again. You know, I miss Bora too. A lot. And I want to see her in her pretty white dress and be her flower girl like she wrote in the journal. But I also think it's not giving up if you decide to turn back. Turn back?
I don't mean you have to turn back forever. You couldn't see me for 14 whole years. Now we're sitting eating together.
Time is just weird like that. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe you've been driving in the wrong direction? No, I'm not giving up on us. We've been friends for most of my conscious life, and that's rare. That's special, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Then there's no issue. Besides, I want to leave this with her. I pull out the exchange journal from my backpack and place it on the table. Mistake or not, she should have it, I think.
Can I read it?
Again? Aren't you tired of it?
You know that could never happen.
Fishy picks up the journal. Dear Andy, life is like a box of poison chocolates. I can't wait until we're free from the toxic drama of middle school. Okay, I really want to know what led up to this breakup of a friendship. Because I have only one friend left in my personal life. And I've known him almost the same amount of time that Andy's known Bora. For real. His kid is my daughter's best friend. I remember when she was still learning how to walk, he would always hold her hand and help her try to walk. And he was already about 3 or 4 years old by this time. And me and him, we're still best friends today. Cucumber.
Carrot.
Cabbage.
Cantaloupe.
Nope, that's not a fruit.
Cauliflower.
There you go. I feel like I'm forgetting something obvious. Corn. The realization hits me out of nowhere, like an oversized logging truck. The journal! What? Fuck! I forgot our journal at the diner. How could you let me forget it?
Fishy, you were sitting right there. It's not my fault. I was busy eating French fries.
That's why I got distracted, because you were stealing goddamn fries from the next table.
Oh, so we're not supposed to eat free French fries?
Fuck it, we're turning back.
But the diner was hours ago.
It's fine. I'll just drive longer tonight. This is more important.
But what if we're late to the wedding? I have an important job. You know, the
flower girl. Yeah, I know. But we need the journal. I need the journal. Those memories are all I have, Fishy. You know what that's like.
Fine, but I'm staying in the car with the AC on.
Suit yourself, princess. Oh, wow. Wait here. I'll be right back. Oh. Well, it's a good thing to have a lost and found. I was halfway prepared to be digging through a trash pile. Wait a minute. What diner has a lost and found? Probably the good ones. Let's see what they got here. Picture, but there's a few things that are flashing, but it's not the things I need. What is this? Strange. Maybe it fell out of someone's wallet. They look pretty chummy. I wonder if these two are still friends. M&L Summer. Really hope so. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. A Nintendo DS. I was too young for these when they first came out. But I remember older kids playing with them. A game console with 2 whole screens. It's a double cheeseburger of gaming. I wonder if it turns on Nintendogs. Aww. Screen flickers on and greets me with a sad-looking pixelated dog. Ah, shit, all of these Nintendogs are starving. Why would anyone leave this here? God, I really hope the owner comes back for this. Otherwise, I might steal... rescue it. I don't care. What the fuck is that? No way, is that a rat's doll? Not brats, but rats? I hate brats as much as I hate Barbie. There's no doubt it's a rat's doll, the most popular sexy rat toy of my teenage years. For one Christmas season, every girl wanted one, but suddenly people stopped caring about them, and now I haven't seen one in years. Rat Galena, what happened to you? She got cancer and lost her hair. I gave her paw a little squeeze, and a puff of dust flies into my face. Gross. The book's not here. Ski gloves? In the middle of summer? These must have been here for months at least. I pick up the gloves and flip them around. The name Robin is written on the marker tag. Important enough to write their name, but not important enough to come back for, I guess. I wonder if this Robin has a new pair of gloves now. I take another look around the packed closet. Come on, time to get serious. If I were a journal, where would I be? In a box. Ah, this is the only box that's open, which means... Da, 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 da. There it is. Thank God, or the universe, or whatever deity is out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I stuff the journal in my bag, eyeing it closely, as if it might run away from me at any moment. Oh, I better get back. Fishy's probably bored senseless. This place is way too heavy on the lost part, not enough on the found. Is it pathetic to say I feel like I belong here, amongst all the precious, once-loved garbage? Probably, but I'll say it anyway. I hope we all get found. Then I get the hell out of there before any of them could respond. That really hits close to home. Everybody needs a friend now and then. A real friend. Because seeing all of those looking for VTuber friends, all those posts I see on Twitter, they aren't your real friends. Just because you know someone's character doesn't mean you really know them. Friends in person, needing someone, is the best way to cope with any type of loneliness. Can we watch another episode of The Driving Show? It's not... Oh, diving. It's not a diving show, Fishy. A dive is just a kind of bar. So, Flavor Man is never gonna eat a burger underwater? I mean, never say never, I guess, but probably not. Huh? Hey, Andy. Can you believe we'll be at Bora's wedding tomorrow? I'm so excited. I know. But try to get some rest, okay? Okay. I can't sleep! You're not even trying, Fishy. Close your eyes and count burgers or something. Andy! Guess what? What? Well, Andy, I wanted to tell you that I've made some progress in my dream. According to Atomic Rabbits, dreams require steps or hops in order to achieve them. Ah, yes, the self-help audiobook I downloaded in a drunken identity crisis. So I decided on my next hop. Sounds great so far. What's the next step? Hop. I'm going to go on my own adventures. I know we're on an adventure together right now, but that one's going to end tomorrow, so I want to keep going on my own. What do you mean? You're leaving me? Yeah, I want to find the best cheeseburger in the world, of course. But then after that, I want to collect more and more dreams and see where those take me. I'm brave, you know. I'm pretty strong. Even creepy old dudes are no match for me. Wait, I don't get it. You're my imaginary friend. You don't just get to leave and do your own thing. Why not? Because that's not the future Bora and I imagined for you. Yeah, when you were 9 years old. But you aren't different now. Oh. But aren't you different now? Why shouldn't I be different too? Because I made you up, that's why. A tense silence falls upon the room. That's... Andy, that hurt my feelings. Why? It's just the truth. We made you for a special purpose, and that purpose was so that you would always be with me. There doesn't need to be anything else. Does a washing machine need a dream, or does it just wash your clothes? Andy, stop! All I'm saying is that you belong with me. Is that so bad? Do you hate me? Is that kind of a trend now? You're the one who said the world is much more fun when you have big dreams and goals. Yeah, theoretically. I didn't mean you should actually go off and do your own thing. Best cheeseburger in the world? None of that matters. Of course it matters. You know what? Bora was right about you. Oh. I am shocked by the burning rage that hits me as she says this. Her words are as familiar as they are scathing. Excuse me? You heard me. You're mean, Andy, and you never let go of anything. Not your journal, not your friendships, not your stupid blue pies. That's not... I don't know why you're always so mad at me. Like you said, you made me so that I could always be your friend. But are you my friend? Of course I am. Fishy turns away from me and closes her eyes. Going to sleep. Tomorrow's a big day. Fishy. Fine. Before I get on to this next section, Andy is 23. Still young. Still got a long life ahead of you, girl. Where am I? Looks like it's my mom's house in Massachusetts. The walls haven't been repainted yet, and those tulips for spring. Oh, I see. This must be a dream. Andy? Or a memory. If there's even a difference. Andy, it's Bora. Open the door. I'll put stickers on your window. So we're ignoring calls now, huh? Yeah, this is from earlier. Also, I noticed they both have the same tattoo. Sorry, I've been busy. I know. Your mom told me you're getting ready for med school. Can we talk? Is this a bad time? No, you're good. Let me get my keys. We could drive somewhere. Ah, you thinking what I'm thinking? The coastline. It's been a while. We used to come here all the time as kids. How did we spend all day at school but still have energy to play for hours after? Hanging out, making up fishy stories. Oh my god, Fishy. Now that's a blast from the past. I'm sorry I haven't called you back. It's fine, I've been busy too. Mostly I wanted you to finally meet Marvin, but it's fine. He flew out this morning. Oh, that's a bummer. He says hi. Well, hi back. You guys would like each other if you gave him a chance. I'll give him a chance. I've just been really busy, I promise. Plus, there will be more chances, right? I'll see you a lot more after graduation. What? Andy, I wish I could have told you earlier, but I guess now's as good a time as any. I'm not coming back after graduation. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where would you even go? California. I'm moving, Andy, to be with Marvin. And that's actually what I've been wanting to talk to you about. Marvin. Of course. Why am I not surprised? What's that supposed to mean? You don't even know him. It's not about him. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. The part I'm not surprised about is you uprooting your entire life to go live with a man. Oh, wow, of course you would say that. Yeah, who else? I've known you for over a decade, Bora, and you've let mediocre guys break your heart more times than I can count. Marvin is not mediocre. That's what you said about Josh and Caleb, and then Josh again. And what do you know about love, Andy? You can't even keep a relationship longer than a free trial. Oh, burn. Oh. That's because my life doesn't revolve around dating. Right. It evolves around yourself. And yours doesn't? You keep these men around to feel better about yourself, even if they're bad for you. I don't need you to tell me what's bad for me just because you didn't have a father figure. Okay, that was too far. I couldn't even finish reading that. It just skipped it for me. I didn't mean to say that. I think you did. I think you've always been judging me and my family. Did it make you feel good, Bora, to befriend the fatherless girl? Did it make you feel special? Are you kidding? Do you think I enjoyed the responsibility? Let me lay it out for you since I don't think anyone has. You're clingy, codependent, and insecure, Andy. And I can't be friends with someone who doesn't know how to share me. What are you going on about now? You've never been good at being happy for me. Sometimes I even felt like you were jealous of my boyfriends. Why would I be jealous? I don't know. I've always had enough room for both you and whoever I'm dating. But you never believed me. You never gave me a chance. Then why do you fucking disappear into your romantic relationships? Why didn't you tell me you were moving to California? And even before that, why didn't you tell me about Marvin? Why did I have to find out about this new boyfriend through Instagram? Fiance, huh? Marvin is my fiance now. We're engaged. That's what I was going to tell you tonight if you give me a chance. Congratulations. Thanks. I know you don't mean it. If you're engaged, why is the ring finger on your right hand not occupied with a ring? Look, Andy, I know we've been missing out on some big life things. That's why I thought it was important to update you and the person, at least about this. But here we are fighting again. What the fuck are we even doing? Honestly, I don't know if we have very much in common anymore. Don't say that. Are you saying you disagree? Maybe you should go home. I'll catch a ride back to mine. No, it's fine. I can drive you. I'm saying I don't want you to. You know what? Marvin was right about you. Oh! Don't bother come to my wedding. But what about that... Bora! What about our trip? What's gonna happen on graduation road trip? I don't know, Andy. Oh, she's slowly fading. I don't know if I can do this anymore. Bora was the one that ripped up the invitation. "14 years of friendship. 14 years of shared secrets, sleepovers, adventures, and laughs that I thought would last forever. But that was the last conversation I had with Bora. And the rest, as they say. Where's Fishy? Okay, before I continue any further, I knew a lot of girls who grew up without a father figure in their life. And there were a couple of them that I've actually dated myself. I did meet a few girls who were kind of like Andy. They were clingy, codependent, always felt insecure. And
one of them that I actually did end up dating, she was so negative about everything, and I pulled her through her toughest times. I was always there for her. I pulled her up when she was feeling down, and even with my presence, she would always smile at me, always come up to me and hug me. I mean, even when we just started off as friends. This is bringing back a lot of memories of myself too, because this happened when I was in the 10th grade. Even when we were friends and I would call her name, she would look over at me, she would smile, she would hug me and give me a kiss on the cheek, and she'd be very happy that I was just even around. And then one day, it all started with, she just pretended like I wasn't even there. Like, she just pretended I didn't exist. And she would only show me any kind of attention when no one else was around. And to me, I just never bothered to ask why. And then I found out she was actually cheating on me with someone else. And then I stopped talking to her. I did to her what she did to me, pretended like she didn't exist. And then she came up to me and she asked, why was I being so selfish? Why was I being rude? Well, how come I never talked to her? And then I told her the real reason. She tried to deny it. Typical. But I told her that I knew, and I told her that I found out. I kept it to myself, and it just hurt very deeply. Didn't speak to her, didn't even care to see her for the rest of the school year. Anyway, enough about me. Is history well, today's the day. We still got a full day's worth of driving to do before we get there, but everything gets resolved tonight at that wedding, one way or another. Hey, Fishy. Weird for her to be so quiet. I wonder if she's in the bathroom. What the? What happened? What's going on here? Can I... The hell? What's going on? A familiar face is eating burgers on the TV screen. It's the show Fishy and I were watching last night. Dim Sum Delis and Dives. I'm pretty sure we turned the TV off last night. I wonder if she tried to watch it this morning. There's a piece of paper left on a nightstand. I pick it up for a closer look. Oh, what the heck? This is Boris' first drawing of Fishy. Did Fishy leave this here? It says, I'm sorry, I'll find my own way from here. She seems to have scrawled a note on the page. Fishy. I can't believe it. Does this mean she's gone? I looked through my backpack lying on an armchair. It's definitely been picked through. Some items are missing, like a pack of gum and my Swiss Army knife. Most notably, the journal is gone. After all the mess to get it back, are you kidding me? I peek into the bathroom through the open door. Looks mostly the same as I remember from last night, other than the strange wet spots. And there's definitely no Fishy. Where did she go? I'll try to calm down as I consider the facts. Fishy is not in this motel room. There are items missing from my backpack and a goodbye note on the nightstand. She's clearly gone, leaving me alone. That's how it all starts. Friendships. People don't want to be alone. Fine, if she wants to leave me, who cares? I don't need her. I don't. What the heck? You're not gonna go after her? Hey, look, it's a ripoff, a Great Value version of Guy Fieri. Ah, Flavor Man? It's not very flavorlicious of you to abandon your friend. You going to let another fight fester just like you did with Bora? No, I don't make a decision you're going to regret, Andy. You know Fishy cares about you.
Of course I know that. And honestly, I care about Fishy too. I was just angry.
And worried. And hurt. And really, really tired. None of which are reasons to abandon a friend. I'm gonna go find her. Now that's what I call flip! I shut off the TV. Yeah, shut up. That guy's annoying. As angry as I am at Fishy for running off on her own, I can't help but feel bad for the way I acted last night. If nothing else, I need to find Fishy and apologize. I can't let things end haphazardly like they did in the past. Not again. Off to the nearest burger place we go. I thought I would have run into her by now. How did she even get so far with her stubby little legs? She could have at least talked to me before running off like a child. And the shower curtain as well! Yikes! What do you think, man? Who's in the wrong here? I hate to say it, Chip, but anyone who lets a friend run off and get a loss is a total B-word. Yes, a bad friend. I feel like this is why you don't have any friends. Wow, the radio kidnappings are on the rise this summer, targeting unsupervised youths. Also known as armored fish, are an extinct group of prehistoric fish from the Paleozoic era. Can you guess what they're called? Wait, Fishy knows this one. Is it sharks? Oh, so close. The correct answer was placoderms. Sharks aren't extinct, you idiot. This is bullshit. Fishy would have gotten it. Maybe I was too hard on Fishy. She's clearly smarter than I am about things. Like fish taxonomy or how to be a good friend. That's enough of that. Alright, she can't have gone far. There's gotta be a burger place on the next exit. Oh no. I pull into a rest area only to find 4 different burger shops. We have Le Petit Burger, Old Man Johnson's Hamburger Shack, and then we have Gornburger, and we have 500 guys, burgers and fries. Be careful what you wish for. Fishy, I sure hope you're here somewhere. Where should I check? If I were Fishy, I would go looking for the perfect burger. I already have a feeling it's going to be 500 guys, burgers and fries. Not only that, the moment I saw these, double, triple bacon, yeah, this has to be the one. The Extreme Shop. Fishy had an endless curiosity for pushing the burger to its limits. If I were her, I would have been drawn to this place like a fish up to an angler fish lure. This is it, Fishy. There you are! I knew it! Fishy is sitting down in a corner with a bag on a stick like some cartoon runaway. I catch her eye. Andy! How did you find me so quickly? Did you read my mind? Mind reading isn't real, silly. I just remember everything. Just like you do. I see that now. Andy. Besides, you can't miss the wedding. You're needed there. I don't think we're needed at the wedding. Actually, you were specifically asked not to come to the wedding. Right. But Bora is wrong about that, remember? She will realize when she sees us the mistake. Andy, you can't decide what's best for Bora or for me. If someone tells you what they want, you need to believe them. I know you're right, but what? I think the truth is, I want things to be different. Even if that's not for the best. Even if that's not what you or Bora would want. Oh, that sounds so selfish. It does, but you've admitted it. We can start from there. What the hell, Fishy? When did you get so wise? Is it really all the podcasts? Being made of pure imagination means my mind is very absorbent. I'm a growing fish. Also, I've been reading a lot from the journal. I couldn't help but feel that in a lot of these entries, you're not saying what you really want to say. What do you mean? I mean that maybe,
just maybe you lie to yourself sometimes, Andy, about what you really want, how you really feel.
Right. Well, regardless, I'm sorry, Fishy. I was an asshole last night. When you said you wanted to have your own adventures, I think it just took me by surprise. I guess I thought you were one thing that would never change.
Andy, of course I'm going to change. I like how I'm changing, and I like how you're changing too.
Me? I'm changing?
Sure, if I disappeared on the first day of this trip, you wouldn't have come to find me. You didn't even want to stop for burgers.
That's not... Well, I guess that's a little bit true.
And I'm sure you didn't want to listen to my gazillion questions from the passenger seat.
Believe it or not, I've been missing those questions.
Ha, don't tempt me.
Does that mean you'll come to the wedding with me? Come on, Fishy, I know you've grown and changed, but you're still you. I don't think you're ready to go off on your own. Not without seeing Bora first.
I know, but...
What if I danced with you at the wedding?
Would you really? That would look so silly. Everyone would think you're dancing with yourself.
That's just a risk I'll have to take.
Fine, I'll go with you. And not just because I forgot that burgers cost money.
All right, it's a date. What burger do you want?
You even have to ask.
As I went up to the counter to order an extreme juicy loaded triple cheeseburger with the works, I had a curious thought. Was this the first time I'd ever resolved a fight with a friend in over 2 decades of my sorry life? And if I had learned to do that just a little bit earlier, would things be different between Bora and me?
That's the problem, though. Hold on. That's the problem. You've never met Marvin? You've never met Marvin. You're mad at him. I think you're really just mad because you feel that all the other guys that Bora has dated, you think Marvin's gonna be the same way. Ow. And you're afraid that Bora's just gonna get hurt again. And you're gonna have to be there to help her and pick up the pieces. But again, clinging to your best friend. Sometimes there are friends who are clingy. But I would agree that Andy does have a reason. She's codependent. And especially somebody who grew up without a father figure. Are we still going to make it in time?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it's going to be tight. But even if we miss the ceremony, we'll catch the reception. It'll be easier to sneak in anyway.
I'm sorry if I made us late.
Oh, don't worry about it. I couldn't have gone without you anyway. We said Andy and Bora and Fishy forever, right?
Right. Forever. Fuck yeah! Forever! What the? Fishy, since when did you learn to swear?
And do you even know what that means?
You know what? I tried it out to see if I liked it. Now I can safely say that I don't.
Thank God. That was distressing.
Well, I am a teenager after all. It's a period of life for reinvention. Next step, drugs.
Fishy, there's no need to grow up so fast, you know. You're 14 years old, sure, but in some ways you're only 4 days old.
I know, but I want to be mature enough that you think I'm ready to go off on my own.
Look, we could talk about that more when we get back from the wedding, okay? Promise.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. That fish has fingers. I thought it was just fins. What are you most excited about at the wedding, Fishy?
Oh, seeing Bora's wedding dress for sure.
Yeah, I want to see if she's going to wear her mom's veil like she always said she would.
Oh, and I wonder if the whole place is decorated with her favorite flowers. Calla lilies.
With a 5-layered red velvet cake? Obviously, but not with one of those cheesy bride and groom cake toppers.
Right, this is a fancy wedding.
So fancy.
I can't wait!
Holy shit, I think this is the building. Alright, Fishy, here's your chance. Say the thing.
Are we there yet?
Honestly, we should have known right then. The eerily empty parking lot should have been some indication as to what we would find inside. Did they miss it? But the part of my brain that handles denial, probably my most flexed muscle, took over completely, and besides, we were so excited. We had come so far. Bora was the kind of girl who dreamed of her perfect wedding from the moment she learned she could have one. And while some things changed with time in middle school, she let go of the magician idea, and in high school she gave up on the live swans. Some things stayed the same. Her mother's veil, a bouquet of lilies, the red velvet cake, a beachside ceremony as the sun sets, and me. The actual wedding was at noon. Turns out we were 7 hours late. The reception ended almost an hour ago, and all of the guests were shuffled off to an after party. Everyone except me, of course, the guest of dishonor. And Fishy? The staff were kind enough to let us in, but we probably shouldn't dally long.
Andy, come look at this.
Be there in a bit, Fishy. I just need a second to think. It's so quiet and empty in here. It's hard to imagine she was here just an hour ago. What must have been like? Maybe there would have been delicious food and bottomless champagne for everyone. I would have chatted politely with Marvin, but mostly talked to your mom. I highly doubt that, since you never liked the guy and never met him in the first place. When your Auntie Grace told the same exact story for the third time, you and I might have shared a smile. I would have sat there, beaming, surrounded by everyone who loves you, and slipped you an extra slice of cake when nobody's looking. Maybe I would have told the whole world how wonderful you are in plainer words than I could ever imagine in our journal. I would have made you cry and everyone else laugh. I would have told some funny stories about you but left out the truly embarrassing ones. I might have even slipped in some nice words about Marvin here or there. I wonder who gave your wedding speech instead. She's feeling regret. Maybe we'd have danced all night, showing off that heinous, bad romance routine we made up as kids. I would have kicked off my heels to slide across the dance floor, lip-sync to our favorite punk pop hits, and made sure you remembered this as a perfect night.
Andy, is everything okay?
Everything is not okay. It couldn't be farther from okay. My imagination hurts me deeply, and yet... What is it, Fishy?
I think you should see these.
Fishy hands me a stack of Polaroids. It's Bora and Marvin. Hang on a minute. Who the hell still has Polaroids in 2025? Yeah, I guess they took a bunch of Polaroid pictures and left some behind. They look so happy.
They really do.
I guess I thought somehow my absence would matter more. But this was never about me, was it? I could feel my heart drop, but in the pit of my stomach it swirls and dissolves into something vaguely resembling relief. Maybe this is exactly what I needed. We should probably head out.
Are you sure?
Do you want to stay a little longer? We could. No, I've seen everything I needed to see. Fishy looks a little sad. I mean, obviously. She's trying her best to hold it together, though. We both are.
This place here is pretty. I wish we could have seen the ceremony.
Me too, Fishy.
Can we still check out the beach before the sun sets?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? I'll meet you there. I take one last look around the space, then leave the Polaroids on the table before I turn toward the exit. After all, they're not here for me to take. None of this ever belonged to me. Goodbye, Bora. Congratulations. This is the same beach that Bora and Andy argued and lost their friendship. So what do you think? Does it still look like the end of the world? Yeah, but it's also a path into a new one. I'm sorry I got your hopes up. I shouldn't have assumed a sunset wedding. I just never questioned it. Just another one of those things I was wrong about. Sure, but I bet we would have a better view than the after party. Hell yeah. How are you feeling, Andy? Honestly, I really want to pick that one. Sad as fuck. Oh my god, me too. Yeah, don't repeat after me though. It's like I built up all my expectations like a huge balloon. And when it got popped, I was so surprised, I forgot to even cry. But the sadness is still there. Of course, yeah. And it just makes me so bummed that these past few days have all been for nothing. That's not true, though. At least for me. Thanks, Fishy. Andy, can you do me a favor? You remember when you promised me a dance? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Fishy. With this whole mess, I forgot about our deal. That's okay. I understand. No wedding, no dance. Well, no. Not necessarily. I take Fishy's hand and start swinging her around the sand, humming a distant tune. It's silly and awkward and a little sad. But for a moment, I felt like a child again, hopeful and beloved. I think this is goodbye. Wait, what do you mean? Was my dancing that bad? No, I trust you, Fishy. And I should have trusted you earlier. If you want to go off into the world alone, the most caring thing I can do is let you do that. You're serious? I love you, Andy. You know that, right? I love you too. But I have so many places I want to go, so many adventures to have, so many burgers to eat. Yeah, but I think the extreme juicy loaded triple cheeseburger with the works will always be my favorite. Haha, you and your memory. Exactly. Even when I'm far away, I'll remember everything. That's why we'll always be friends. Forever. I clicked it. Goodbye, Fishy. Goodbye, Andy. Fishy walks into the ocean until she can't walk anymore, until her little head disappears beneath the waves. I watch her go, holding my breath. Soon it will be a time for me to start my long journey home. But for now, I stay and watch the water until I am ready to take my next step. Just a moment longer.
Miles down the road, so far out of reach. You might find me wandering in the forest, or climbing through the mountains, or walking on the beach. Don't go chasing after me, I'm too far away. And after all the
Wow.
Door, my bag is packed. I've got no hope of turning back. So don't wait up and leave the house lights on. Every moment just reminds me you don't really want to find me. 'Cause I'm already 3 days gone. The wind is in my hair, and I'm feeling free. And now that I'm over the horizon, there's so much new to do. There's so much new to see.
Wow. That was touching. That got me very deep. I don't even know what to say. That hit me way too close to home. I'm not even gonna do an outro. Just, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you learned from this video in the comments.